t-shirt on. And I have partied a lot in my lifetime, in my younger days. And I have been in drunken stupors for weekends at a time. But I've never been so drunk that I lost my clothes, didn't know where they were, and ran from the cops naked.
Wow.
I want you to picture the Hangover movies. And that would be something you could get like Galifianakis to do. Right. You know what I'm saying? You'd be so shit-faced drunk that when the cops turn the lights on, you pull over, you take off fucking running, and you goddamn skivvy.
Yeah, she'll find out in a month or so. She really won't have to remember what happened.
Oh, no, it'd be easy to find out. Yeah. Apparently, she knows a couple of the town cops, too. Because she was, like, talking to somebody on the phone trying to get some clothes brought to her.
You're now witnessing the live broadcast of Corner to Corner. True Hollywood stories. What's going on, everybody? We are live from Spreaker.com on the road to Charlottesville, VA for the John Paul Jones Arena WWE Live. Corner to Corner is on the road. It's myself, Stan Grubb, of course. The triple threat is in the house. Tag team partners, Rob and Brian. Rob,
we're actually in the truck, not in the house.
That's right. He's right. I'm sorry. Lord, I apologize. We were in the vehicle. Brian, how you doing?
Good. Ready to have some fun.
Yeah, man.
Talk shit to New Day.
I'm a little sad that we're not going to be able to heckle Wade Barrett this time.
However, we do have Consequences Creed.
That's right. And we will bring his attention to us because we're not only going to be in the second row making asses of ourselves, as we love to do.
We will be very loud.
Very loud. We will be loud, middle-aged men screaming at younger men. All right, now this show just took a turn for the worse. From a bygone age, or something.
Yeah.
This is our disclaimer, though, that if there's any fans that are going to be sitting near us that don't want to hear yelling,
you're at the wrong arena.
There are plenty of seats available.
Any fans that were sitting in front of us, don't show up. Let us have front row.
Yeah. Don't mess with what we're doing here, please. We've got a plan, and it does not involve,
You.
Well, I mean, it does, because they're listening, and we love them.
We love our fans.
We do. Hey, quick shout-out, because I did interact with a few of them today. T. Shizme on Twitter. April and Chris 228. And Grizzle B on the Twitter. Look forward to seeing you guys hopefully this afternoon, this evening.
What? They're going to be in Charlottesville?
They're going to be in Charlottesville. They're going to hit up the middle-aged triple threat of wrestling. That's what it's going to be.
I hope they're across from the big picture.
Well, you know what? If we can be as loud as and obnoxious as possible, I mean, we may just get the attention of WWE security, which is Byron Saxton. So
once our
we'll be
shirts
okay.
come in.
We are in the process of. That's a great question. Rob is on top of shilling it for us. Thank you, Rob.
Shameless promoter.
We are in the process of getting T-shirts made. We agreed upon a design today and the shirt color. We will be sending it over to our good friends at What a Maneuver, and they're going to be putting that together for us. We'll have it available probably within the next couple weeks.
With the special hashtag.
That's right. Our official show hashtag.
On the show.
That's right. So you're going to want to check it out. We will be putting it out there on the Twitter. And, of course, we'll be posting links to it on the website. Beyond Ringside will have a link up there for us. Who knows? And like we talked about one time before, we're going to be doing this again in a few months when we head down to Charlotte, North Carolina.
Charlotte.
That's right. To see the Legends Fest, for the Mid-Atlantic Legends Fest run by, I believe it's Greg Price. And
Animal has been added now.
That's right. The Hall of Heroes inductee, the Road Warriors will be recognized. Paul Ellering and Road Warrior Animal will be in the house. Lex Luger, Arn Anderson, Flip, Tony Schiavone, Jimmy Valiant, Brutus Beefcake, Coco Beware.
Coco, we're coming to get you.
We're going to take Frankie. And also, Austin Idol confirmed this week to be there. Any of our world-class fans would remember Austin Idol, of course, Global as well, and USWA, if I remember right.
What are y'all talking about? Coco done pawned that bird years ago.
Isn't he the guy that pawned his Hall of Fame ring?
No, I don't think that was Coco.
That's probably Hogan.
I mean, I think he's able to get it ad hoc now. I mean,
I don't think that was Coco. I know somebody did. My Sonny did. She reported that.
well, she's seen sunnier days, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Don't let Stan fool you.
That's how I like my eggs. Sunny side up.
Don't let
over
Stan
my
fool
hammock.
you. Sonny walk in the room, Stan turned into a teenage boy again.
Let me tell you something. I had the most unhealthy of crushes on Sunny as a teenager. Well, Rob, you know. And actually, Brian knows, too.
Well,
All right, so it's not a secret. I mean, the restraining orders have expired. Statute of limitations has passed.
His crush on Sonny was kind of like those middle-aged guys wearing "I'm a hooker" T-shirts.
Yeah, that is creepy. That is really, really creepy.
It's just like, there's a certain
Hug me,
time where-
Bailey. No, sorry, not gonna do it. Maybe when she turns into the slapper, she'll slap those middle-aged guys.
It's all about me.
all right, so speaking of T-shirts, though.
Right, T-shirts.
Did you see the picture I told you about with Vince McMahon in the Bullet Club shirt?
This may come as a surprise, but I couldn't find it.
Are you kidding me?
No, I'm being 100% legit, sir.
He is taking a selfie, and I'm assuming it's probably his bathroom, because it's a large bathroom. And he's
a large man.
Oh, he's
a man.
Monstrous in this picture.
Such a man.
Again, it's a nice tight shirt, hugs, and all the muscles. Oh, man, that boy is huge.
Rob, I got a question for you, buddy. Personal. Are you, freezing? Are we in Alaska? Because I'm sweating back here. Woo, thank God.
Turn up the AC.
Praise the Lord Jesus, I can breathe again.
And so,
as you were getting closer to hail. Across the county line.
Oh, well, I knew that.
driving to Madison. Yes. Almost said, I stopped.
Look at you. Hashtag LMS.
Did you see the video with Kenny Omega and the Jacksons talking about the club in the WWE?
No, I did miss this. Apparently, Kenny Omega, he and the Bucks have been calling out the New Day for months now.
Right.
What was this video? Talk to us about that.
All right, so basically, they're watching, what was the last pay-per-view? Battleground? What was the last one?
Payback.
Maybe it was Payback. It was one of the pay-per-views, just recently. And Kenny Omega and then the Jacksons are watching this pay-per-view, right? And they're talking about how it's never going to make it. It's never going to be written properly. And, I mean, they're just literally poking fun at this, right? And then, I forget which one of the Jacksons is kind of like sitting there all by himself. Oh, man, I can't, I can't believe I said it's not going to work. And he's just really debating whether this thing's going to work or not. And then at the last minute, he holds up a copy of the new Ghostbusters movie that I guess they got bootlegged somewhere or something like that. And so it turns out they were supposedly poking fun at the Ghostbusters. And then Kenny's like, hey, I thought we were here to watch this, whatever pay-per-view it was. So, they're talking about the WWE, but using the Ghostbusters to do it.
It was in a civil liability suit.
Yeah, it was funny as crap.
No offense, I wasn't talking about you. I thought about Ghostbusters.
You can find it on YouTube. It was funny as crap. I enjoyed it. I thought it was great. Of course, y'all know me. I'm a Young Bucks fan.
You are Super most recent Ring of Honor pay-per-view, Global Warfare, I believe is what it was called. The count for super kicks in the Young Bucks match, 0. The main event where the Young Bucks interfered and we were introduced to the latest member of the Bullet Club. Are you ready for this number, gentlemen?
Like
51.
Yeah, it was some 50.
51 super kicks.
I mean, not everybody.
That's redonkulous.
I hope there's a video somewhere. I don't particularly want to go to a super kick party, but I want to see a super kick party.
I'd like to be in attendance, but I don't want to be like, part of the
And
party.
I don't want to be. I don't want to be in the front row. I would like to be in maybe the third row and watch.
So they can't quite get the extension all the way.
Correct.
Exactly. I agree, because that scares the hell out of me.
Because there's a chance at 50-some kicks that he misses.
That's a straight
Leg
super kick to the
inside.
mouth.
Yeah.
So,
The lazy leg.
Adam Cole, the latest
Adam
member
Cole, yeah.
of the Bullet Club.
Yeah.
Too sweet me, bro.
I think that's a wise pick. Adam Cole's a very fine competitor. One of the best Ring of Honor's got. And now you actually have, he's probably one of the first American members, whereas he becomes a club member in America.
First one recruited on American soil, I
Right.
think. Chase Owens was recruited in Japan, former NWA Junior Heavyweight Champion. Of course, AJ Styles in Japan. Valor is from Ireland.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, it's branching now. You see what I'm saying?
right.
To include the states. And because, again, to me, Cole is the first, other than not first American born, he's the first one that I know of to be recruited on American soil. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's right.
Let's see. We got a tweet back from Mr. T. Shizme. I like that. T. Shizme. He says, "What section y'all in? We are going to be
Row B, baby.
Row B, section floor 2, which is ringside. If you're a hard camera, we're looking at the camera, and we're in the second row. You won't miss us. I promise you that."
Oh no, it doesn't matter where you are, you will see us.
Let's take a look here. So, notes of the week, Lillian Garcia, our thoughts go out to her. Her father apparently has been very ill. The rumor was that she had been released from WWE in this latest wave. Truth comes out that actually she wasn't released, and her father has been deathly ill, and she's been at his bedside. She's actually expecting to be back on Raw this coming Monday.
I'm pretty sure the way it went out was it was on Twitter or something.
Yeah.
She woke up and saw this and was like, "Whoa, what's going on here?"
In Saturn News, officially, the Brooklyn Brawler, after 30 years as a WWE employee and in ring talent, was released from his active ring performer contract.
Active ring performer contract?
Yeah, they specified that on the WWE.com page. So I suppose Steve Lombardi still has a job, but the Brooklyn Brawler is officially retired.
Hey, I got to give the Brooklyn Brawler credit for staying on an active roster that long.
Agree.
Does that mean Mike Rotunda might be next?
But do you think they gave him a retirement, some type of a retirement plan, or a pension or something? 30 years with the company is a long time.
Now, does he get like a gold ball or something like the Brooklyn Brawler? Like, here's a gold broken bat or something?
What? Maybe he should be inducted into the Hall of Fame for 30 years service.
Yeah, he's been there longer than Coco.
All the stories he could probably tell.
Coco now comes out with a plastic bird on his arm.
Now, is that all he can afford?
Big flamingo lawn ornament.
Keep your hands on the wheel, Rob.
I'm a little scared. Ladies and gentlemen, Corner to Corners, all 3 members died today after imitated Coco Beware's Frankie Day.
We're taking this show on the road to UVA Hospital.
Bird.
Right,
Found those seats on floor 2, section B.
Anybody want to offer me some money? I need them for my head bills.
All right, so did we talk about last week about the Evolve invasion?
We did a little bit, but the difficulty with talking about that is unless you ordered the iPay-per-view, which has always been my source of contention with internet pay-per-views, is I don't have the patience to go through ordering it and all that crap. Plus, if your internet ever has challenges, like say it does with WWE Network, most times the streaming is less than great.
But the cool thing is you can find it on YouTube. I've looked it up.
Alrighty. This just in from Brian Taylor.
I'm not big on Evolve, so I don't really know all the players, but I thought it was a cool little quasi-shoot interview. I thought it was really cool that you have 2 members of TNA showing up at Evolve, which is definitely tied to the WWE. And I'm curious what happens from here, because if the WWE lets it continue, then they have to have at least signed off on it, I would imagine, considering that they're holding a cruiserweight tournament for qualifying matches at Evolve shows. So they have to be in bed together somehow. But it was actually a pretty decent interview.
The only thing I noticed about it was EC3 was particular with his word choice about Triple H and NXT. Then he does an interview with the boys over at Power Trip Wrestling. That's another podcast that, unfortunately, we don't really have time to listen to, but I understand they have pretty good work. Anyway, they did an interview with EC3. He talks about his experience with Triple H and NXT and how he didn't really mean it in a derogatory sense, but he seemed like that was how some people took it. Covering his tracks, maybe?
I think EC3 needs to come on the corner to corner and set the record straight.
I would love to talk to him.
Impartial. We are impartial.
We are.
And he can come here and just let it all out.
But the problem with today's fans or anybody on the internet is they take everything out of context. It doesn't matter.
Keyboard commandos.
Yeah, I thought it was great storytelling in the sense of pro wrestling. And I thought hopefully this will lead to something down the line where maybe, we could get a special type of match, some TNA, some WWE, on a pay-per-view somewhere. I used to love the big supercards by multiple federations. They were fantastic back in the 80s.
I would love to see Triple H and Vince actually adopt that kind of a mentality where they're willing to do a supercard event. And I think Triple H would do it faster than Vince would.
Oh, yeah.
And at this point, we may not be too far from it. I mean, realistically speaking, unless you're Global Force or TNA, every other company's opened the door to do it.
Right.
Evolve, Gabe Sapolsky's happy to do it.
Yeah, but TNA and Global Force did do it. So they
together they did. Yeah.
They opened the door, but I would love to see, some of these WWE wrestlers go against some of this other great talent out there. And it would be fantastic. It would make millions. It'd be huge. Millions.
And millions. That guy's from New York. He got me there hurry.
Mick Foley's going to do a special appearance. I'm just kidding. I don't quote that.
That'd be funny.
Apparently, they're not going to air it. This is astounding to me.
Oh, crap.
Right now, we've got in